on other innovative ways in wherein we can interact with the students and enhance the teaching experience. When I asked Sir, what is the motive of today, what are we trying to achieve, he said, we're trying to do nothing. We're going to do nothing and we're going to achieve a lot. So I agree with it. Sometimes nothing can lead to a lot of things for yourself. So I would like to welcome our resource person for today, Dr. Roshan Mansukhani. He's a music therapist and a counselor. He has an experience of 10 years and works on mental health among students and adults with a holistic approach of music therapy. He's a 3-time speaker on TEDx and a recipient of iconic Bharat Purashkar 2022. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. A Man of Excellence award as well, and many more under his belt. His outlook to music, as he says, music relaxes you, but music therapy listens to you. So I would like to call upon Dr. Roshan Mansukhani to take over the session. Thank you.
So, to complete what is said is, we are going to do nothing, but we are going to enjoy. So you all enjoy. Over to Dr. Roshan. Okay. Formal felicitation. I request Dr. Manani to formally welcome our guest of the day. Token of our appreciation from Bombay Teachers Training College. Thank you, sir. Session is over to you.
I'm not going to say good morning, I'm not going to say good afternoon, because we are here to do nothing. Has anybody done nothing in life? Have you? Seriously? How often is that sometimes? मतलब सबकी वाट लगी हुई है. Right? I have got permission to have this session for 3 days. You're lucky that. Imagine what all I can do in 3 days. Because after some time, Himanshu is going to lock the door. Right? But I'm so happy. This is my 5th workshop with your college. Thanks to you. And the first time I came, I saw only 2 or 3 guys. And now when I said guys, see your eyes came up. This is what nothing is all about. You need to smile. I'm not going to force you to smile. There are times I can pick you on a different flip, which we all will. The person on the last bench is really working out on a laptop. If I don't get any interaction or questions from you, I'm not going to like it. You must have attended a lot of seminars and conferences that you have a question and answer wrong in the end, right?
Yes.
Nothing like this happens over here. Reason is, the moment anything strikes you, talk. The moment you have any kind of question arising in your mind, talk. Yeah, but don't get up and ask me, give me the recipe of this. I'm not going to give you. Pertaining to what subject we are talking about, speak. Are we good with that? So now, a small something about myself. I ran an own event company for 18 years. We all like events?
Yes.
Why do you like events? Glamour?
Yes.
Fun? Okay? Dance, daru, all that things happen. And one fine day, I realized what is behind the scenes. I know you guys might want to understand what is behind the scenes. I was sitting at the boss's office, and literally I told him, "Sir, आप कितनी दुबली जिंदगी जीते हैं?" Without fearing that he had my 5 lakh rupee check yet to be given. It just came up to me. Now, why did I do that? Because what I noticed, there was somebody who had come to hand over some papers to him. He greeted him nicely and blah blah blah. And the moment the person walked out, he called up the secretary, "Isko baat mein bhejna mat." This is what life is. We are something, but we portray something. How many of us actually go through? Be honest. Be honest not to me, be honest to yourself. And remember one thing, I trust everyone over here that whatever stays in this room is going to stay in this room.
Sir,
That's
sorry
for
to
sure.
interrupt. YouTube पे आवाज नहीं जाती है. Thank you so much.
बोलते हैं ना रुकावट मेरे खेत. Are we good now? Is it audible over there? Okay. How many of us like music? How many of us love music? Which song do you like?
Romantic songs.
Sad songs. Romantic songs. हाँ बेटा बोल, तुम ही बोल दे. You black t-shirt, come on. हाँ? Bhajan, good. So you waited for him to reply, then you reply. This is what we do. You feel like saying, say it. We wait, hey, वो बोलते हैं कि नहीं? Why don't you want to be the first person on the dance floor? You want to go ahead, go ahead. I'm yet to find a person who dislikes music. Anybody who doesn't like music at all? At all? I'll explain. What music therapy is all about? Anybody has a bit of knowledge of what music therapy is all about? Tell me. You have to be a bit loud, brother. Unlocks memories, okay. Anybody else? What is music therapy? You know, COVID ke baad everybody have been talking about music therapy and all. Fantastic. Peace, beautiful. My friend just mentioned my last quote. Music relaxes you. Music therapy listens to you. How many of us want to be heard? And how many of us are not heard? Let's be honest. Big deal, yeah? It can be our parents, it can be our friends, it can be anybody. I just got 2 replies about music therapy. Now let me explain you a scenario before we get into an exercise. Would you like to witness an exercise on music therapy?
Yes.
Good. Because I'm not going to give you a choice. Who doesn't know how to swim? Who doesn't know how to swim? Itne log, hurry. I love victims like you. I'm not a lifeguard over here, don't worry. Let me ask you. Yeah. In whatever attire you are standing in right now, if I come from behind and I push you in a 20 feet deep pool, what's going to happen?
I do something to save myself.
Okay. Keep on talking.
Help.
Very good.
We'll just think you are no phone now.
Now you are, okay, tell me. You would panic. 95% of the people think they will drown. That's what basic instinct that comes. My friends, nobody drowns in water till a certain time. ऐसा नहीं कि कल जाके यूपी पे बैठे हो पानी में. I'll tell you what happens. I've pushed you in the water. It takes you 1 second to go down. With the weight, you go deep. As you said, I will try to gasp air. Good. Somebody is going to say, because of the water in our body, our body comes afloat. And of course, the density of the water. Now, in my language, as I talk on mental health, I am society. I have pushed you. Smile with them. You. Kabhi to smile kar. No, your smile is my motivation. So I have pushed you in the water. It takes you 1 second to fall in. That 1 second, somebody said panic. Panic, anxiety, fear, stress. इस सब दिमाग का दही कर देते हैं 1 second. So now you go deep. You have gone deep inside. As you said, you're going to try it. Your reflexes will move instantly. It takes 15 to 18 seconds for you to drown in water. You will lose your breath, then you will settle down, then the lungs and blah, 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 blah. All that thing stuff, all the damn stuff. So how the hell do you? Somebody is there going to help. This is what it is. I repeat, I am society. How many of us have gone through stress? Those who are not putting up their hands are liars. How many of us, 2 hands, for the both stress? How many of us have gone through anxiety? Every second, हालत खराब हो जाती है. How many of us have gone through depression? See how the hands go down? I appreciate them, at least they are vocal about it. But we don't talk about mental health. No. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I forgot my question. Anyway, why I came into this field, even I don't. As I said, we're going to do nothing. I said, yeah, I'm into music. Why couldn't I make music as my therapy? So when I pushed you in the water, you evolved. Those reflexes is because of the density of the music. Drown in it. I'm advocating only for music, by the way. Drown in it. Your reflexes will move. You will evolve. That is what music therapy is. I asked you a question a while ago. How many of us want to be heard? I see hands up. How many of us like Hindi music? Bollywood. How Rock. The best music you've ever heard. Retro. Very good. All different genres. Sorry. The best music which has always been ignored is our silence. Oh, आविष्कार हो गया ना? Think about it. Now, you might think, okay, when we are silent, क्या सुनाई देता? When you are silent, you're probably hearing the bus. Nature. Birds. Something. You're listening to your own. This is the best news. But we don't look at it. How many of us know how to meditate? This is again one time. Break open, break open. So let me break out into an exercise. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell the people who are wearing glasses, you can keep them on your table right in front of you. I promise Himanshu will not steal it. एक ही नाम पता है मुझे यार क्या I'll make you world famous in this college. No, the famous I'm going to make him. He will deal with it later. Okay, so basically, if I'm going to play some kind of music, so I'm using existing music that all of us literally use. What I ask you is you're going to keep your eyes shut. Listen to what I'm saying. Oh, she's a very good Himalaya player. It's a new opera. I'm going to give you a small. Don't resist. Think about somebody just mentioned stress head like. Think about that. Okay, let somebody be vocal about it. What is the biggest stress you have? Black t-shirt. Come on, stand up. Nice. Okay, now let's look at your personal life. What is the biggest stress you have? Please. Fantastic. Ambani also says the same. अच्छा अंबानी ने तो बोला who's that other guy, the big one? She? Come on, anybody wants to tell me about their personal stress life? Personal stress? Nobody will nag you. You want somebody to nag you? Take it on. We all have some stresses in life. I don't want you to spell it out because I know there are certain things to be kept not undercover but within your own cover for you to introspect. So keeping that in mind, I'm just going to play a small snippet. I want your eyes shut. You're going to just keep taking your normal breaths and just think about what kind of stress comes to you. Eyes shut, don't open it, compartment.
खुशियाँ थोड़े लम्हे बहुत सी खुशियाँ यही है यही है यही है चाँद धूप ये जीवन है उसे अपना लो जो भी जीवन गीत है ये जिद छोड़ो यूं ना तोड़ो हर पल एक दर्पण है ये जीवन है इस जीवन का यही है यही है यही है रूप थोड़े लम्हे बहुत सी खुशियाँ यही है यही है यही है शाम धूप ये जीवन है
Open your eyes, people. I'm not going to be asking you कैसा लगा बच्चा. I'm not going to. But honestly, would somebody like to find somebody who's brave enough to share something? Anybody? Then खड़ा हो जाना यार. Who's mine? But I gave you a thought process. सोचा. So, when you go to Sobi, nice. Do you all, anybody who did not, कुछ समझ में नहीं आया क्या हो रहा है? Be honest, come on. कुछ समझ में नहीं आया ना? Very true. कुछ समझ में नहीं आया? Amazing. Anybody from this end? See how the hands come up? कुछ समझ में नहीं आया ना?
I felt like crying last time. I don't know, I had like a few images come to mind in the beginning, and then eventually I just felt like I was floating. Like somebody was absorbing something, I don't know, I felt like I was flying.
Great. What's your name?
Kanchan.
She deserves this. She's actually sharing something. But Kanchan, did you think about what I asked you to? That stress moment. Nothing yet. Now I want to ask you. All thoughts came at one time. Oh, that thought went, and then this entry mara.
One by one they came, and eventually it was just that.
Okay. How many of you got a lot of thoughts together in a flash, like a flash? मैंने नहीं किया.
College mobile.
Okay. This is also music, by the way. Where was I?
All got together.
That means you're paying attention. Thank you. Was the music in transition, or was it overlapping also? Did you like all of it? Let's be honest. No, no? Exactly. This is what therapy is all about. Very simple. You said all thoughts came, सब साथ में आते हैं. Your thoughts are never in transition. Anybody has ever got a headache in life? This is what causes it. But what do? Pop a pill. You're suppressing it even more. You need to voice out, opinionate with your family, But then again, it's too dangerous to also tell you that, because even our family judges us. How many of us are judged by our family? Again, the people who are not putting up their hands are liars. And in that, I'm not trying to blame anything. Your family, remember one thing, your family doesn't judge you out of intention. They want the best out of you emotionally to make you strong. You have to understand that. But what do we say? "Hey, Pop ne meko judge kar diya." And in that process, we land up judging our own selves. Now, when you're adding all these things, I call it abstract baggage. That we don't even know what you spoke about, thoughts, you feel headache, those are symptoms. But what are the triggers? Why did you get a headache? What led to that headache? Something. Okay, how many emotions are there in life? Come on. Loud and clear. सब साथ में बोलो, चलो. Okay. Textbook answer you're giving me?
There are 7.
No, there are 50. Come on. Start naming. Come on. हो गया? 10 आगे? Now let me take you to your childhood. Acha, anybody seen a just born baby? Yes. Crawling? Yes. Eating his nails from his toes also? Yes. And what do we say? Kitna cute hai.
My baby.
Your baby or your baby? And by the way, this was a laughter out of love and affection. We are not society over here. We are all friends, one family over here. Okay? Now just tomorrow when you see me in the lift, hey, baby, baby, don't get into that. That's again judging. So when a child is actually born, we just love everything he or she does. But as they grow up, takes away. That's discipline, that's etiquette. You need it in a society. But, Kanchan, come, so and so is coming home, come and sing a poem. Dimag ka what ho jata. Some of us have gone through it. You know, that Jack and Jill is embedded over here because I've said it every week. A lot of people go through it. Okay. So this is a process driven by the society. Now as we grow up, school aa gaya, college aa gaya. This one is doing this. Why don't you also do this? Comparison? Competition? Simple. We all go through it. Which gets me to my next thing which I want to ask you. Visualize this. And be very vocal about it. The girl in orange. I'm going to be asking you. You're going to be loud. Everybody on YouTube have to listen to you. Okay? Good. Better. This is an abstract ladder. Okay? Good. Better. Best. What would you want to be in life? Best. Very smart. Just because you said I'm asking people, तो तूने अलग आंसर दे दिया. But I will not go to church yet. I'll go to Virar. We all want to be the best. Parents have told us. Everybody have told us. Where do you identify best? I just said this is an abstract ladder. You can't. Now for a change, let's say this is best. What's your name again? Sanu. Yesterday also was the same name? What did I do? I just asked her her name. I caught her unaware. And then I said, Kalvi Sangh, no, yes. Human. Therapy creates alertness. Now let us say Sanya has become the best. Okay, खुश होगी ना? बेटा ख्याल ही भुला रहे हो. Now you have become the best. But there are 10,000 Kanchans and Roshans waiting to pull you down. Competition? So, how long can you maintain that best? And even if you do, good. But don't you think so? 80% of the energy, I'm talking corporate now. You're busy pushing the Kanchan, the Roshans, everybody down, ताकि you remain the best. So 80% are drained out, right? These करने में क्या करेगा? So might as well be better and keep bettering yourself. Come out of that shell of competing. Give it your best shot. Give it your best shot. Till date, every second of mine, I gave it my best shot. नहीं हुआ ना, ठीक है ना, अगली बार try करेगा. Life is simple, guys. It's only we who complicate it. It's only we who complicate it. Anybody has got tummy ache in life? I'm again asking you this. पेट में कभी दर्द हुआ है? बहुत होते ना. बाहर का बड़ा पाव खाना बंद कर. My dear, even our ache of the tummy signal comes from here. Remember that. And we ignore this because of that stigma. दुनिया क्या करेगी? We don't want that. Time to unlearn. So let me ask. Wait. The friend band. बंद कर दो. Yeah. Stand up. What's your name? Mamta. Nirupa Roy's name was also that, in 50% of her movies. You know who's Nirupa Roy? She was an iconic mother who cried in all her movies. Okay, let me ask you, Mamta. Be very honest. How many people do you love in your life? Wow. ताली क्या मारने लगी? अबे, you are not in the list. सबको जाना है सर. कम बच्चा I love you. अच्छा, listen, Mamta. Okay, guys, this is very serious. I'm trying to look serious. Mamta, you said family. That's mom, that's dad. Brother, sister. Okay. Few friends here and there, few teachers. Okay, might be boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's say 20 people. My math is not more than that. Okay. Mamta, within these 20 people, where are you? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? We always love to do something which pleases others. If I do this, my dad will be happy. If I do this, my brother will. अभी कुछ समझ में आ रहा है बच्चा? If I do this, somebody is going to be happy or whatever. If I wear this, they are going to look at me and smile. We land up in that. Have you heard of? Okay, how many of us wear branded stuff? अरे बिंदास बोलने का ना? Many of us, right? Name some brands.
Zara.
Okay. 50 brand आ गए. I know what was the discussion. ये चल उधर सेल है, इसके बाद चलते हैं.
Causeway.
Guys, let me tell you one thing. Every brand, I'm not against going in for brands. Every brand that we wear ना, उसका जो label है ना अंदर होता है बाहर नहीं. I'm just reminding you. Oh, I wore a Zara. Oh, he doesn't that care that shit. Zara हो या कोई भी हो. Zara. But we are so much running for those brands. I again say, it's no half very branded stuff. They put a research over it, or they might be whatever. But be and do what you're comfortable in first. I know so many people I've been dealing with who've literally cried the hell in the house just because the parent said no for something, क्या पैसे कम है, or whatever the reason is. They've actually pulled out their hair. And then ultimately, the parent out of emotion, then the mother talks to the father and all starts. Next day iPhone. आपने भी किया था ना? Exactly. How many of us have I know तुम लोग बोर हो रहे हो, but चलेगा. You're yawning for the 7th time. Mamta, I'm coming to you. You want to break up into one more exercise? One last exercise? No? Bored हो गई ना? Bored नहीं है? Again I said I don't give you a choice. So one last one. And we're going to be, each and every one is going to be vocal after that. Before I conclude. I have 2 more days, right? To speak. The sir has said 2 more days. Guys, are we ready? Okay, as I said, I'm putting on existing music. As you witnessed before, does anybody remember those tracks which I played before? And
जिंदगी वाला सा.
Zindagi Dobara, ये जीवन है, right? Now when you actually notice, I don't know whether you have, music has got no religion. The word of music originated in India. But what have we taken on? What the West are doing. Corona, yeah, I'm okay. But learn to accept other. This is what therapy teaches us. This is what, when you're vocal within your family limits, or talk to somebody who will not judge you. आप खाली हो जाओगे. For an example, I've given you this bottle. Bottle is full. Chalo, not full. Hold this. Okay? Hold it up, one hand. Hold this. Which is heavier? This one is heavier? Lighter?
Yes.
If there was no water in it, would it be lighter than this?
Yes.
Simple. Why do we keep on suppressing things within ourselves? Because if we empty it, we feel better. It's as simple as that. Every second, everything, even the fan teaches you a lot. It's called Hawa Aane De. Declutter yourself, guys. Declutter yourself. It's important. Do you know India is a superpower when it comes to mental health? In the world. And 80% of us don't even know that we are going through depression. Because when I asked that question also, there were 4 hands up. But I'm sure everybody, including me, even I've got my highs and lows. There's no harm. Anybody's fractured his arm or leg anytime?
Yes.
So what did you do? You went to a doctor?
Yes.
You had a cast?
Yes.
बिंदास घूमती थी ना फिर स्लिंग में. But when you have to talk to a counselor, how much he's shy away. That is the problem. Because your mind is yours, guys. Admit it. Accept it. So we'll just go with one thing. It's a bit chilled up. So you're just going to think about yourself. Only yourself. No stress business. Stress आते तो आने दे. वो आने दे. Okay? Just yourself is wrong. Okay? Eyes shut. Eyes shut. Yeah. How many of us enjoyed this music? You see the difference? Music is so vast, infinite. There's not a single person who knows all about music, guys. And you will only get to know a bit, as I said, better when you explore. So try to explore. Because music therapy teaches you, more than exploring, it teaches you to accept. It teaches you to accept things. But that is provided you start accepting yourself. So when I come back to Mamta, start loving yourself first. Now it's not that I love myself only. That can also lead to more confidence, myself and. You will see how your life changes. Now I'm not going to say that I'm going to change your life. No. I want you to be independent on your own feet. We used to crawl once upon a time. We started walking. That's how life is. But because of so-called society-driven kind of things, we just go down. How many of us read books? Gyan, information. एक हिंदी वाला डायलॉग बोलो, सेल्फ क्रिएट हो गया, सेल्फ क्रिएटिव वाला। कितनी भी किताबें पढ़ लो, कितनी भी किताबें पढ़ लो, बट मन बात करने से ही हल्का होता है। I'll give you a very simple example. What I'm just going to do right now. डरती है। What did I just do?
Shake hands.
What did you just do?
Give my hand.
मैं छोटा तो नहीं हुआ ना? I reached out, so she reached out. Learn to reach out. Now that doesn't mean you walk and shake hands with everybody on the street. Learn to accept people the way they are. आप समझे मेरी बात? Life is simple. And why? Anybody heard this song of Border?
Yes.
Good number, huh? Amazing number. Anybody got? Anybody want to share a happy thought? जो अभी आया दिमाग में, अगर कुछ आया हो तो? भूख लगी है?
नाचने का दिल कर रहा था बोल रही हूँ.
Right? Life is a dance. Is the way you look at it. I'm not saying there's not going to be stress with you if you do music or music therapy. No, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. It will just equip you how to deal with your stress because you can't avoid stress. Come what may. Your father will not give you stress, your mother is. Your mother is not going to give you stress, your brother is. Or the society, whoever. Except Pandana, yeah. How long is it? Remember this always. Keep this as a motto. Everything teaches us. And the reason I played this song of Border, what's song 15?
Independence Day.
It's good to see this generation remember it. This song is very simple. Happy Independence Day, Mr. Roshan Mansugani. Thank you very much.
I do not wish to call one person for formal vote of thanks. Each one of you, specifically some volunteers, can please convey your reflections, your impressions on this presence of Dr. Roshan Mansukhani. We are obliged, Dr. Belani, for bringing him to our institution. A huge round of applause for Dr. Belani. Thank you, sir, for having this kind of connects with our institution, and we would want Dr. Roshan to be coming much more, many times again in Bombay Teachers Training College. So, some of you please stand up, convey your formal vote of thanks to him, and please express your feelings for today's session. So, some of you can quickly pass on the mic, and not only one single person should be conveying formal vote of thanks, but many of you. Quickly. Pass the mic. Whatever you felt, how you felt happy about today's session. And please turn the camera
Chalache, yes. It was a very good experience. I felt relaxing listening to music because I forget to listen to music. I like listening to music, but I don't usually go to it. But it is something that I do feel relaxing about. I do feel pleasant about. So this reminds me that I should listen to music more, and it will help me relax more. Thank you. Check.
So when the session was going on, I felt like while the music was playing, I was feeling my shoulders being relaxed. Even like it was healing physically also. So it was a very good session.
I think you should be standing up voluntarily and wanting to say something. Today you learned to speak out.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, when ma'am announced that we are having any resource person here and he's going to speak on music therapy for teachers, I was excited, but the same time I was thinking that, oh yaar, ek aur workshop or ek aur we are going to spend some good time and we are going to learn something new. So I was excited also. And I was stressing also कि यार 1-1.5 घंटा पता नहीं क्या होने वाला, but let us see. और जब sir when it ended, it doesn't feel like that we are sitting here for an hour or half an hour. It seems like I have spent only 5 minutes and I am relaxed.
So Anuj, maybe you did not listen to me fully when I said it. You are going to do nothing, but you are going to enjoy.
Yes, sir.
Right? So be more supportive next time. When I announce something, you should jump out of the benches and you should say, yes, we are going to support. Yes, some of them. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention, I don't know whether you realize that the first exercise we sat on with your eyes shut was 10.5 minutes. Yeah. I have it on the computer, you can come and check it. Your generation always wants proof. And the second exercise was 5 minutes 47 seconds. Pata nahi pada na? Exactly. This is what the power of music is. Learn to cultivate a hobby. Sit with yourself even for 5 minutes a day rather than running like a horse. You have to do it. What you have to do, you have to do. Give 5 minutes to yourself. You're going to report everything to me. Thank you.
From DLED class? Somebody wants to say something quickly? Otherwise, I will request you. You should be telling to Dr. Balani on Saturdays you should be having these. Yes. I hope Dr. Balani heard you. So yes, thank you everyone for this wonderful session, for your presence. And as you know, we started around 11:30. Maybe we started at 11:45. We made the modification. We made some changes in the timetable. So now the timetable in charges will look after rest of the day. So thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Balani. Thank you all my colleagues for being present over here in this particular session. And I'm sure you loved it. We are definitely going to have more such sessions from Dr. Roshan Mansukhani. A huge round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you all of you. Thank you. Okay, there is a request. In charges will look after. There is a feedback.